welcome to the channel. I hope you liked the video.
Before I decided on the Sequoia, my main pick was the 4th Gen 4Runner. But man, I understand that the used market was overpriced, but these Toyota sellers were definitely smoking some fine crack. I just couldn't spend like 20 grand on an almost 20-year-old vehicle with almost 200,000 miles. I know. This is where we say, but it's a Toyota, and those things last forever. But come on. So, a friend suggested the 1st Gen Lexus GX series, and that people haven't found out about them yet. But long before I found out, everyone else had already found out. So here I am, a lifelong Toyota guy looking at other interesting platforms that I could at least afford. These options include the Nissan Xterra, Jeep XJ, and WK, and other vehicles some of you would probably cringe at me if I mentioned them. I just wanted something decent that I could fit my family of 4 in that's capable off-road, and reliable, and not ugly as So I would need to rethink this vision, or cough up some serious funds for the vehicle and gear, or build something that I'd be skeptical about in the back of my mind. I've always been a Toyota guy, as they've proven their reliability time and time again. I've owned a couple 22RE Toyota pickups, and ran over 400,000 miles on a 3rd Gen 4Runner before giving her to my friend to continue the legacy. This is the platform I prefer to be building on in willing and remote locations with the family. I'm a fan of the older Toyota style, and would have loved the Land Cruiser, but due to the budget constraints, I wasn't even about to try. It's not like I wasn't aware of the Sequoia. I guess I just didn't really consider it to be a capable 4x4 rig. I didn't even really think of it or look at it in that light. But this was all just going on in the back of my mind anyways. It's not something I really sat down and considered. I did think the interior was ugly, but that's a different story. So anyways, I did some research, joined some forums, asked questions without searching, all that good stuff. First of all, it's not that big. It's a full-size SUV, maybe bigger than the more compact SUVs that came out around its time, but put it side by side with a 5th Gen 4Runner or even a Land Cruiser, it's not too big. I'm 6'2" and felt stuff like the 3rd Gen 4Runner and 1st Gen Tacoma felt scratched. They have the highly praised 4.7 V8, the same motor that I wanted in the 4th Gen 4Runner. The 2UZ FE is known as the Million Mile Engine. I won't dive too deep in this video, but I do encourage you to look it up. The 2UZ FE in my 2001 isn't the exact same as the 2007 model that Toyota bought back to study, but still it's a 2UZ. Though the interior is fairly ugly, it's got a few nice functions. At least once I install comms, mount a tablet or something, etc., most of the ugly parts will be covered up. It's got rear climate control. In fact, it's even got it in the 3rd row section. I'll be taking the 3rd row seats out, but the option alone is cool. Aftermarket support was initially a concern for me, but ended up being great. It basically has the front end of a Tundra, and you could fit Land Cruiser suspension in the rear. If you watched my first build log, you'll know that my current suspension setup is totally capable. In the end, there's really no deal breakers on this thing. I feel like they will be shooting up in value like the GX series as they gain popularity. They seem to be the only 4x4 left that sellers haven't completely gone apeshit about on the market. I picked mine up when the used car market was skyrocketing, though I had to drive 200 miles up north to Visalia, California to make the purchase. I will say, if you're considering the Sequoia for a 4x4 off-road or overland type of build, I highly recommend it so far. Though I haven't had it for a long time, I could already tell this thing is awesome. My wife and kids love it, and man, I feel so cool turning on the rear climate controls for the kids, like I'm in a spaceship or something. Well, thanks for watching, and I hope you like the build as it progresses. And if you're thinking about buying the Sequoia, just buy that shit. See you in the next video.
Bye. Subscribe to that channel.
You might want to keep your eyes on the road, Playboy.